Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. How are you?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Everyone is
Fine,
fine?
Prabhu.
Happy?
Happy.
Happy in your life? Any problem?
Always, Prabhu.
No problem.
Some problems, Prabhu.
You are all happy? Doing
Happy.
devotion
Yes,
nicely?
yes, Krishna.
One second. Let me have my earphones. All are you happy? Yes.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Okay. But this is the material world, you know. This material world is full of miseries. Adidavika, Adibhotika, Adhyatmika. You will be exposed to all the time miseries. So miseries come from your friends, family members, so by like others, and miseries comes by your own body, and also miseries come because of sometimes because of what? Because of demigods, because of some extraordinary powers which are controlling us. So that's why these miseries will be there. Till the time you are in the water, you'll be always wet, na? Same way, till the time you are in this material world, you'll be always getting some miseries. Who is without miseries? Raise the hand. Who is the one without any problem? Anyone is there? Yes? Nobody is there. You are all good? You are all good? Happy? No, you will not be happy. You will not be at all. You will not be at all happy in this material. So okay, that's why all the time you'll be feeling the fear. This material world is full of fear. Bhayam dittiya vinivešitasya ishadapetasya viparyayo smritihi. This material world is full of miseries and pain. And because of this, you are always getting the fear. In your heart, in some corner, there will be always fear. So, if you want to be fearless, what you have to do? You have to hear attentively this Nectar of Devotion class and try to transcend. To transcend the modes, first of all, you should hear Nectar of Devotion class very sincerely. Yes, and you should learn Bhakti, how to love the Lord. Then you will be free from the miseries. Okay, so that's why what is the important thing to you, for all of you? What is important? Hearing NOD class is more important than anything else. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. I like answer like that. Yes. Yeah, at least thumbs up. If you give so raise thumb. Yeah. So you can raise electronic also. Good. Start. We'll start. Yes, Mati. Yeah. You all prepared? How? You all heard what I said in the last class again? Last class you repeated again or not?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. You are very sincere. Take hui who. What is your name? Can you pronounce?
Take hui. Khu take hui.
Huh?
Khu take hui.
Who?
Who?
Hui.
Yes.
Prabhu, he is Dr. Ku. She is Dr. Ku.
Yeah. She is Dr. Who? Yeah. Chinese name.
Who
this
will
is-
do? Who will do, Prabhu?
Yes. This Chinese name.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Good. What is the meaning of your name?
Actually, I do not know.
You don't know. Oh, no problem. You will get a new name.
Yeah,
Very
very
soon.
soon. Very soon we'll get
Very soon
initiated.
you will get new name. Okay, then you will come to know what is the name of meaning of your name.
All right. All right.
Yes. Okay. Only two raised hand. That means only two devotees heard. Who heard and also who else? Who else heard? Amrita Mataji. You are always eating without giving to us. Huh? You eat yourself, send to all of us. Without giving to us, how can you eat? All Vaishnavas, assembled Vaishnavas.
You come to Malaysia, Prabhu, I give you nice treat.
Okay, I'll come. Okay.
Mataji make very tasty prasadam, Prabhu. Do visit.
Wow. Yes. Idli sambar.
Sure. Give you idli sambar.
Idli, sambar, pizza, everything she made. Very tasty.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, thank you. So we will all come to your house one time. All the members.
Sure. No problem. Come.
Yes. Okay. So anyabhilasita sunyam gnana karma dhanavrutam anukulyena krishnanusilanam.
Vilanam.
So this is the sloka we were discussing. So can anyone start to explain this? Any few points you understood from this, from the last class? And what is anyabhilasita sunyam gnana karma dhanavrutam? From where we began to explain?
I know.
Yes, please. Amrita Mataji.
Anyabhilasita sunyam is activity done in favor of Krishna, either by body, mind, and speech, without any other desires, only to please Krishna.
So, from where we began discussing of this, first and foremost in that full sloka, we took, which word we took?
Anushilanam.
Anushilanam, yes. What is the meaning of Anushilanam? Akshita Mataji. One by one, raise the hands and then I will take one by one. It will be easy. Yes.
It's Shil Dhatu, which has two meaning. One is activity and one is ecstasy.
Okay.
So like in activity, we can say that by body, mind and speech.
Activity done by body or mind or by speech. So Shil Dhatu is having the two different meanings, activity and what is that? Another is ecstasy. So activity is done by what? Either by body, either by mind or speech. Okay, good. And also these activities done by body, mind, speech can be how many types?
Two types.
What are those?
Pravritti or nivritti.
Nivritti.
Pravrityatmakaha, nivrityatmakaha. Pravrityatmaka means doing. And
Doing.
nivritti means not doing. Not doing. Nivrityatmaka means not doing. So like this, we have one meaning is cheshtarupa. That means activity. Second one is what? Ecstasy. Tell me about the ecstasy. Ecstasy. Bhavarupa. Okay, I will ask someone else. Yashoda Mai. You tell me. Yashodamai.
Hare Krishna, Babu. I try.
Yes, ma'am.
Try,
Yeah.
Next one is Bhavarupa, means ecstasy
Mm.
by mind and heart, is it? So
Yeah.
ecstasy out of joy, out of sorrow for Krishna.
Yeah, it is also two types.
Two types,
This ecstasy can be two types. Is out of pleasure, that means joy, out of joy, or otherwise out of sorrow. Prityatmaka, Vishadatmaka. So example is out of joy. When gopis see Krishna, they will be in the ecstasy. It is out of what? It is out of joy. When they miss Krishna, when Krishna disappear from them, so they feel sorrow. This is also ecstasy out of sorrow. So like this, ecstasy can be two types, out of joy, out of sorrow. And this ecstasy is belonging to whom? It's belong to the heart. It's belong to the heart. So when you do pure devotional service, your material heart will become spiritual heart. And this ecstasy is the feeling of that spiritual heart. Okay? It's clear? So, or otherwise, seal dhatu is having another meaning is activities. Activities done by the body, mind, or speech. So these activities doing or not doing, like this two types. So then after that, what I explained next, this is very important sloka. If you understand this sloka very nicely, then whole NOD will become very easy for you. That's why I'm focusing. So next one is Taruni Mataji. Tell me. Continue from there.
After that, Prabhu, we discuss about Krishna Anusilanam, meaning activity done by body, mind, and speech for Krishna.
R.
Sorry?
R. OR.
Krishna Anusilanam?
No. Activity done for Krishna or activity related to Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ah,
After
okay.
that, after that, we
Yes.
touched on Anukulyena. Anukulyena is liking or favorable to Krishna. Activities done by body, mind, and speech, which is favorable to Krishna.
Now we add that means Anukuli and Krishna Anuselana. This total phrase, if you take, what can be the meaning?
Meaning, that is the meaning, Prabhu. Activity done by body, mind, and speech for favorable to Krishna. That means we must, we should perform service which is favorable to Krishna, just to please Krishna.
Yes. So doing activities either body, mind, or speech for Krishna, in favor to him, This is known as complete meaning. This is a complete meaning for the Anukulyana Krishnanu Silanam. So one more thing I added. What is that one more thing? Sridham Nanda. Sridham Nanda Prabhu. What I said about, Anu means what I said?
Again and again, Prabhu.
Means?
We're doing the activities again and again for the pleasure of the Krishna.
Since these are all activities are favor to the Krishna, so that's why what we will be doing, we will be repeating those.
Repeating, yes. Yeah.
Repeating those. Repeating those is said by which word in that sloka? Anu. Anu is telling it. So that means, what is the complete meaning of now Anukulyani Krishnanuselanam?
That means we are doing the activities which is a pleasure for Krishna by repeating. That means doing and doing without stopping.
Without stopping, doing again and again. Again and again activities either by body, mind, or speech for Krishna. This is the meaning of Anukulyena Krishnanuselanam. And also Seal Dhatu, we took two different meanings, but second meaning is ecstasy, Bhavarupa. That we are not discussing here. So why I am not discussing? Because it's a little bit complex. So it will be in future, after this course, in the next course, we will be discussing that. In Bhakti Vaibhava course, we will be discussing this. You will be
Sure.
having the Bhakti Vaibhava course also. Okay, that is the dream of our Muralidhar Shyam Prabhu. He wants to do Bhakti Vaibhava also. Okay, and some students are coming very late. It's not at all good. I am already late, but they are also coming late. Now they are coming. So, Anukulya Krishnanuselanam means everyone understood. But this is also known as what? Sarvani Mataji. You all three are the students of the class or only one?
Four, Prabhu. Manohar is also there.
Oh, who is that fourth one? I am not able to see. But she is sleeping or what?
Sitting,
Oh,
sitting.
Sitting. So it's very cold there.
No. I'm cold. What was your
Okay.
question, Prabhu?
Yeah. Yes.
Prabhu, can you repeat
my,
your question?
my question is, I am repeating it. So, what do you say? That means Anukulya Krishnanuselanam is what kind of definition?
It's what? What kind of
And
definition?
what kind of definition? Definition.
Besides what has been mentioned?
I mentioned actually one technical name I gave. You remember this?
Swarupa Lakshana or Bhakti.
Who is that? Who is that Swarupa Lakshana? Someone is saying. Give claps to her. Your mom in your room. Yes. Very good. It's the Swarupa Lakshana for the Bhakti. Okay? This Swarupa Lakshana for the Bhakti. So,
Swarupa Lakshanam means essential nature, is it? Swarupa
okay.
Lakshanam.
I will explain in a quickly 2 minutes. Lakshanam means definition. Everyone understand? Everyone write. Lakshanam means definition. In this whole world, every object is having the one lakshanam. It should be having. It should have. It should be having. So lakshanam means definition. Like pen, paper, pencil, cow, tiger. Every object is having their definition. Like example, if you say cow, cow is also having a definition. What is the cow? What is the definition for the cow? Sastnadimatvam gotvam. The one which is having the dual lab. Which is having the dual lab and also backside having the some gopuram. So that means some pump. So that animal is known as cow. What is the definition for the tiger? So the one is which is very ferocious and also having some meanings. So like this, some definitions. We have that definition is also known as lakshanam in Sanskrit language. So what is the in English we say definition. To make any definition, what you will be doing? You will be taking the intrinsic characteristics of. If you take the intrinsic characteristics of that object and using those unique characteristics, unique and intrinsic characteristics of that object, if you take and using those unique intrinsic characteristics, you will be making the definition of that object. Is it true or not? If you want to make a definition of a cow, who is cow? The animal which is having the four legs. If you define like this, it is not a unique characteristics of a cow. Even the buffalo is also having the four legs. If you simply define cow means the animal which is having the four legs, is it sufficient? No, it will be wrong actually. You should take those characteristics of that object which are unique to that object only, not it should not be there in any other objects. Okay? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true or not? You shake your head. Then I will feel in India we should do this. So you should learn that. Like this, yes. Then I will feel that yes, you are understanding. If you don't do that, then I don't know your culture, so yeah. Not like this. Like if you do like this, then we think that it is not, you didn't understand. If you do
Malaysia
like
also
this,
same.
then
Malaysia also same, Prabhu.
is Malaysia also is there?
Same.
Same. Then
Yeah,
why they
same.
are not doing that?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So, my point is, we take the unique characteristics of that object and we make the definition for that object. Yes. So that is known as Lakshanam or definition. So you can say Mataji, Sarvani Mataji, unique characteristics of an object if you take, and using those characteristics if you make the definition, then that is known as Swarupa Lakshanam. Right? What is Swarupa Lakshanam? If we take unique intrinsic characteristics of an object, if we take and using those, if you make a definition, then that definition is known as Swarupa Lakshanam. It will be asked in exam. Then everyone will write yes. Exam means everyone is interested. Now they will write. Okay, what is Swarupa Lakshanam? Lakshanam means using the unique characteristics. If you make the definition, then that is known as Lakshanam or definition. But what is the Swarupa Lakshanam? If you take unique intrinsic characteristics. Intrinsic means which are there in the Swarupa of that object. If you take the intrinsic characteristics, unique intrinsic characteristics of that object, if you take and define, then that is known as, that definition is known as Swarupa Lakshanam. Okay. Next. The next thing is, there will be Tadastha Lakshanam also. Tadastha Lakshanam means if you take some characteristics which are not there in the Swarupa of that object, which are not intrinsic, and such a characteristics if you take and define, then that is known as Tadastha Lakshanam. Getting? You are all very intelligent. Looking, everyone is very learned and having a lot of degrees. So you can catch very quickly. Like sometimes.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Can you repeat, Prabhu?
Yeah, Tatastha Lakshanam means if we take the unique characteristics which are not there in the Swarupa of that object, or which are not intrinsic to that object, and define that object using those unique characteristics, then that is known as Tatastha Lakshanam. Example is, like 3 houses are there and you are asking your friend's house. Then someone said in that village, so the house where the crow is sitting, that is your friend's house. Then the house, that 3 houses are there, in remaining 2 houses, crow is not sitting. And but in the one house, crow is sitting. And that is your friend's house. Now your friend's house is defined as what? The house where the crow is sitting. Crow, C-R-O-W, crow. Crow means, crow, black color crow. Yeah. So here the house where crow is sitting. This is what? This is not the intrinsic characteristics of that building. This is the outside to that building, this characteristic. Outside to the Swarupa of that building. Swarupa means intrinsic. Okay, it's clear? I hope it is clear. Okay.
Prabhuji,
So-
not clear, not clear. Can you explain
clear.
another time, please?
We are trying to understand what is Tadastha Lakshana and what is Swarupa Lakshana. Yes.
Please explain with the example. We are not clear.
Who is sitting house which
Swarupa Lakshanam. Lakshanam means definition. Swarupa Lakshanam means, that means for any object we make the Lakshanam. Means definition. That definition can be two types. Lakshanam is also known as definition. It can be two types. What is that? Swarupa Lakshanam and Tatastha. Okay, Lakshanam is nothing but definition, and it is two types. And Swarupa Lakshanam means we define the object using unique intrinsic characteristics of that object. For which object you want to make the definition? So if you take the intrinsic characteristics of that object, and if you make the definition, then that definition is known as Swarupa Lakshanam. Krishna Prabhu, is it clear now? No, I will unmute. Nice. Now you try.
Yes, Prabhuji,
Yeah.
yes.
So now second one is Tatastha Lakshanam. What is Tatastha Lakshanam? That means we are taking unique non-intrinsic characteristics of that object and if we take non-intrinsic characteristics of that object and define, then that definition is known as Tadastha Lakshanam. Example is, like 3 houses are there. Three houses. So in these 3 houses, where is you ask one villager, Devadatta son, your friend's house. Then he showed that the house where crow is sitting. Okay, this is crow. Yes. So this is what? That's the Lakshanam. The house where the crow is sitting. This is the definition of house 2. Yes, this crow sitting is differentiating house 2 from house 1 and house 3. So that's why it's a unique characteristic, but it is not in the Swarupa of the house. So that's why defining a friend's house as the place where the crow sit or crow is sitting. This is what? Tadastha Lakshanam. What is the Swarupa Lakshanam? Cow means, definition of cow means the animal which has dewlap and bump on back. Is the definition, that dewlapness and having the bump, these are all intrinsic characteristics of that cow. That means in the cow's Swarupa, this dewlapness and this bump, having bumpness, these two are unique and intrinsic characteristics of that cow. So that's why if you this definition is, so this definition is what? Example for Swarupa Lakshanam, and this definition is example for Tadastha Lakshanam. Okay, it's clear? Yes? Not clear? Sarvani.
Prabhu, just correct me if I'm wrong. That means I just say in the house example, for the Swarupa Lakshanam for the house, that means a black house.
Yes.
Correct. So the
Yes.
crow is actually the external factor that's sitting on the house.
Yes.
Okay, Prabhu, thank you.
Okay. Okay, it's clear? We'll move forward. Anyway, this is not our main topic. If I teach like this, then it will be we should read the Prabhupada purports also. Sridham.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu.
that means the Tataksha Lakshanam is not really like helpful for the bhakti or what, Prabhu? Or it's not favorable for Krishna. Can we take it like that actually? This is a meaningless or what?
Tadastha Lakshana means it is also a definition of that object, but those characteristics are not intrinsic that object. They are taken outside from that. Okay. Any object can have Tadastha Lakshana. Any object can have Swarupa Lakshana. Okay, it's clear? It's simple definition. Types of definitions I am discussing.
Okay.
No need to go with the Krishna, nothing.
Okay.
Don't think about Tadastha Shakti. That is different.
Okay, bro. Clear.
So now for Bhakti, what is Swarupa Lakshanam? Who were saying at that time? Uma Vedas. For Bhakti, what is Tatsa Lakshanam? Yes, Sarvani. Sri Vasudha Mataji. You are Sri Vasudha, middle one? Yes. Yes. Sri Vasudha Mataji said, na, Swarupa Lakshanam. Okay, what is Swarupa Lakshanam for the Bhakti?
Lakshana of Bhakti. Anukulena Krishnanusilanam.
Anukulyani Krishnanusilanam is the Swarupa Lakshanam for
Bhakti.
Bhakti. Okay, it's clear for everyone. Because doing activity in favor to the Krishna, so by the body, mind, or speech, again and again, is the Swarupa Lakshanam for Bhakti. Okay. Just related to Krishna or for Krishna, if you do anything in favor to him by body, mind, or speech, is Bhakti only. Like example, you are going and giving a flower to Krishna. This is Bhakti. You are working hard and you are earning some money and giving to the Krishna to purchase the dress for him. This is also Bhakti. That means doing hard work is also now becoming what? Bhakti. Yes. If you don't give the result of that work, that will be Bhakti. It is not Bhakti. When you give the result of that work to the Krishna, then everything is becoming the Bhakti. Yes. You might be having in the heart desire that in your heart you might be having the desire. So you want to give flower to Krishna and you are expecting job. Every month at least you should get some $10,000. So you are expecting $10,000 salary of the job, such a job, and you are offering a flower. This is also Bhakti. You are offering flower to please him only. But in your mind, in your heart, you have a desire. You are offering flower to Krishna, so without any desire, just to please him. That is also Bhakti. In both cases, the pleasing is there. He is offering flower to please Krishna only. But in first case, he is expecting some return from him. In the second case, he is not expecting anything. There is a third case also is there. So you are offering flower to Krishna so that you want to be out from this material miseries. You want to get the liberation. This is also Bhakti. That means whatever may be the desire in your heart, but you want to please by giving flower. So that's why Anukulyana Krishnanusilanam is there or not. Anukulyana Krishnanusilanam is there. Giving flower is nothing but Anukulyana Krishnanusilanam. To please only. But these three are equal. These three people are not equal. Yes. Case 1, case 2, case 3. They are all they are equal. They are not equal. Yes. Yes or no? Yes. They are not equal. My God, you just shake your head, please. Yes. Yeah. Because you are all in a person in front of me, and I'm also watching all of you in a gallery mode. I put not in a speaker mode. I'm seeing everyone actually. That's why I kept in gallery mode. So that I can interact you very properly. So, what is the problem in the first case and third case? Both are also pleasing Krishna by giving flower. Anukulyani Krishnanusilanam is there. But in 1 and 3, they are expecting something from the Krishna. Their desire is not just to pleasing Krishna. Their desire is getting return. Getting job is the first one case and getting the liberation in the second one case. Coming out from the material miseries means this is liberation. So these two are not really. That means if someone give, yesterday I was saying, day before yesterday. So husband brought bangles to wife. So not just to please her, but he is expecting something from her. So tomorrow onwards, she will also go to the job and she will also earn money. With this expectation, he brought bangles. Then it is what? Then what she will think? Oh, you are giving bangles to me. So for fulfilling your motive, for fulfilling your desire, that means you don't have pure love on me. She will say or not. Ramakrishna Prabhu, she will say or not.
Yes, yes.
Yes, very good. So, of course, definitely she will say. So, that's why what we expect, what she expect, or Krishna also expect. If you are giving flower to me, you should give to please me only. There should not be any hidden motives behind this. So that's why, that means Anukulya and Krishnanusilanam is the Sarupa Lakshanam of the Bhakti, not the pure devotion. It is a Sarupa Lakshanam of Bhakti, general Bhakti. To make it pure devotion, what you should do? You should add something. Okay? What we are adding to make it pure devotion? To make that Bhakti, that means devotion to pure devotion, what we should do? Sardi. Oh, Sardi Mataji. Where are you thinking?
Hare
Yes,
Krishna Prabhu.
you are following.
Yes.
To make it pure devotion, what you will do?
Do to the personal service, Prabhu. Do to the devotional service.
Make devotional service. If you want to make it pure, what you will do? What Rupa Goswami did actually. What is Swarupa Lakshana? Tell me. Swarupa Lakshana for the Bhakti. Swarupa Lakshana, what you wrote?
Doing hard for Krishna.
No. I'm asking what is Swarupa Lakshana for Bhakti? No, you are not able. No problem. Don't worry. Who you say? Who Mataji?
Anukulyana Krishna Silanam.
Yeah, very good, nice. Anukulyena Krishnanu It is the Swarupa Lakshana for Bhakti. Okay, to make it pure, what we should do?
So you add two more adjectives. There's anyabhilasita sunyam and jnana karma dea navitam.
Very good. Claps. So, Anukulyena Krishnanu So, anyabhilasita, to make it pure, we should add two more adjectives. What are those two more adjectives? Anyabhilasita sunyam you should add, and also you should add jnana karma janavritam. So now I am explaining adding up anyabhilasita sunyam. So like example I gave that in the case 1, case 2, case 3. Case 1 and case 3, in these two, so they both in these two cases also flower is given to please Krishna, but there is a hidden motive is there. So in first case one is getting job, and third case is getting liberation. But these two are also, so by having these two, so that giving flower is not resembling the purity. It's not resembling the pure devotion. So what you have to do? You have to remove these two cases. So what we are adding, that's why. Okay, I will explain once again. Case 1, case 2, case 3. These three are Bhakti or not? Yes? These three cases are Bhakti or not? Yes. Sarvani Mataji, why they are Bhakti?
Activity. Because they're doing activity to please Krishna.
Anukulya and Krishnanusilanam is there in these three cases. Case 1, case 2, case 3. Yes?
Yes.
Everyone is agreeing for this?
Yes.
Everyone is able to follow?
Yes.
Okay. Now, but in case 1 and case 3, there is a problem is there. So, of course, they are also pleasing, but they have hidden motives. By having those hidden motives to please Krishna, that is making their love not pure. So that's why to remove the case 1 and case 3, what we should add? We should add, one should do Anukulya and Krishnanusilanam, but there should not be any hidden motives. There should not be any other motives. There should not be any other desires. So what is the English meaning for this? There should not be any other desires. What is Sanskrit word for that? There should not be any other desires. What is the Sanskrit word? Gokulesh, Govinda Prabhu. Tell me, what is that word? There should not be any other desires for doing Krishnanusilanam. Unmuted. Anyabhilasita sunyam. This has to be added to the Anukulya Krishnanusilanam. Yes or no? Yes. Is it clear now for everyone? By adding this, what we are putting in the definition? One should do activity by the body, mind, or speech in favor to the Krishna again and again without having any other desires. Yes, this is the complete English meaning for the anyabhilasita sunyam anukulya Krishnanusilanam. Saubhagyavati Mataji, explain me now what I said. What you understood now? Unmute it.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
So for Bhakti, we need Anukulyana Krishna Selanam, and we have to add two adjectives.
To make it?
One, to make
make
Bhakti.
It? To make Bhakti? What? To make Bhakti?
To make Bhakti for Krishna, pure Bhakti.
Pure Bhakti. That you should add.
Yeah. So, and then we have to add two adjectives. One is anyabhilasita sunyam. Another one, I don't know how to pronounce it, Jnana something.
Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Say everyone 10 times. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Say loudly. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. I am not able to hear loudly. You should say. Why you are not saying? Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Then only you can get. Say everyone 10 times. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Say loudly. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Gnana karmadhyanavrutam. Okay? You got it? This word you should this sloka you have to memorize. This is a memorization sloka. In exam, you will ask Gnana Karmadhyanavrutam. I don't want to hear, but I want to hear from my heart, not by ears. So, okay, I can hear from heart, through heart actually. If you say that is resounding in my heart, not there is no need of ears. Someone is asking me. Unmute. Without unmuting also we can hear. Okay, now to make pure, that means Anukulya and Krishnanusilanam is a general definition of the bhakti. To make it pure, you should add anyabhilasita sunyam, this adjective. And this is only not sufficient. There is a need of one more adjective you should add. That is nothing but gnana karmadhyanavrutam. That one we should add. So why we have to add this adjective? What we want to eliminate? Making pure means you should eliminate something which is contaminating that. Yes, like water. To make water pure, what you will be doing? There is a muddy water. To make it pure, what you will be doing? You will be putting filter or not, so that mud will be removed. Similarly, by adding these two adjectives, what is happening? Filtering is happening. Anukuli and Krishnanusilam is filtered by putting two different adjectives. Yes, these two adjectives are the filters. Like for the muddy water, if you want to clean, you will be putting the filter. Same way, you are putting these two filters. Anyabhilasita sunyam, and second one is Gnana karma janavrutam. So, okay, Gnana karma janavrutam significance. This filter, what it will do? I will explain. So, whatever Krishnanusilanam is being done, that should be what? That should be Gnana karma janavrutam. That Krishnanusilanam, that Anukulya and Krishnanusilanam should not be covered with the Gnana and karma and so on. Means, what it means like a chaste wife is there. Chaste wife. She is serving. That means Krishna Anusilanam. Here, serving Anusilanam is there. But she is not just dependent on her husband, but she is also depending on thinking that this husband can protect me. Such a confidence she doesn't have, but she is serving. She is serving husband, but she doesn't have full confidence on that husband. And for her protection, she is thinking that there is a need of some another person. With that mood, she is serving her husband. Will it be pure love? Will it be pure love? It cannot be pure love. Because every husband expects that her wife should be fully dependent on him and serving. Yes. Yes, sir. This is the expected thing. If we serve Krishna and instead of, that means having the full confidence on Krishna, instead of having the full confidence on that serving, if you think for you there is importance is there for the Gnana and Karma also. If you feel the importance is there, if you feel that there is a Gnana and Karma also important, so then with that mood if you serve, then what will happen? That bhakti, that serving, serving means Krishnanusilanam. Doing activity for Krishna, either body, mind, or speech is nothing but the Krishnanusilanam, is nothing but the serving. If that serving is done with the mood of what? So Gnana and karma also very important for me. With that mood, if you serve Krishna, then that serving is not pure. So that's why while we serve Krishna, we should serve such a mood, with that such a mood. Bhakti itself is self-sufficient, and Bhakti itself is alone, is magnanimous. And there is no need of any karma and gnana. There is no need of practicing of karma and gnana. So bhakti itself is everything. It can do everything. With that mood, if you serve, then that is known as, that's a pure devotion. So that's why while serving Krishna, our consciousness should not be, that means our devotional consciousness should not be covered with gnana, karma, and sankhya, yoga, and so and so. That means we should not think that there is a need of the gnana and karma for serving Krishna. They are also helpful. They are also need and helpful for serving Krishna. If you think like this, then you are making bhakti inferior. That means you are making, you're downsizing the power of the bhakti down. Hem Krishna, Prabhu, you got?
Yes,
You
Prabhuji.
got?
Thank you.
Okay.
Just one question about jnana. So if jnana is not so important, so what is the point of studying and all that if we just have bhakti? That comes
Very
to my
good.
mind.
Yes. Here,
You know?
Gnana means what we should take, not the devotional scriptures, studying of devotional scriptures. Gnana means, here Gnana means, like example, I am not body, I am soul. And I am Brahman. This kind of Gnana. And Krishna is beautiful, Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna is cause of everything, Krishna is only the all avatars are belongs to the Krishna. This kind of gnana is devotional gnana. And the analytical study of the body, mind, soul, this is another kind of gnana. So there is no need of uh, to do bhakti, to love Krishna, there is no need of any analytical study of the body, mind, and intelligence, senses. So this is not at all required. If someone feel there is a need of all these to serve Krishna, then their bhakti is covered with the gnana. You got this point? You got this point?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, understood. Yeah, I was just thinking if we don't need jnana, I know we are studying so much on
Very good
this
question.
Shastri and all that.
Good question. Who you understood? Explain what you understood.
That means that if jnana is about analytical study of body, mind, and soul, and that if we meaning that I'm Brahman, then that is not bhakti. So, but what we should know is devotional jnana.
Yeah. One should need devotional gnana, but one doesn't need. That means our bhakti should not be covered with the gnana. Gnana karmadi anavrutam. So, what is the meaning of gnana karmadi anavrutam? Anavrutam means so not covering. Gnana karmadi anavrutam. That means Krishnanusilanam, Anukulyani Krishnanusilanam should not be covered with gnana, either gnana or karma or adi means so on. I will write. I don't want to make all of you confused. Let me write. Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. This is clear for all of you. Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. What is the English translation of this? Who will say? Raise the hand. This much you tell me. Then I will add the anyabhilasita, sunyam, anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. Then we'll come to the final. Who will say? Anyone wants to try? No. Ayakanishta Mata. Yes, you translate.
Performing activities through body, speech, or mind for Krishna, in favor of Krishna, repeatedly. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Performing activities either by body or mind or speech in favor of Krishna. In favor means anukulyena. In favor of Krishna, again repeatedly. Again and again. Okay. Now, anyabhilasita sunyam. And anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. What is this meaning? Who will say? What we should add for the above line? Who will say? Who will say for this? When you add anyabhilasita sunyam, what English we should add? What will be the English translation? Ekanishta Mataji, you tell me.
That means without any motivation or desires.
Yes, only one thing we should add. Performing activities. Otherwise, you can make without other motivations. There should be one motivation. That means favoring Krishna. Favoring Krishna, this motivation should be there. And there should not be other motivation without other desires. There should be one desire, that is pleasing Krishna or favoring Krishna. That should be there. Without other desires means or other motivations. Like motivations means what will come? Either material pleasure, that means asking some boons and material boons. These are otherwise liberation. So maximum motivation is two types only. Material desires are otherwise liberation. So that means without the material motivations, material desires and spiritual liberation, so one should performing activities either by body or mind or speech in favor of Krishna repeatedly. What will be the meaning of Jnana Karma Janavrutam? Yes, Sri Dhaman. First, what you understood? Sri Dhamananda. Tell me.
Harisha Prabhu. This one without covered by any prithif desires, Prabhu.
Without
any prithif activity.
Without covering. Anavrta means covering. Anavrta means not covering. Without covering with gnana. Gnana means what? Knowledge or analytical study. Brahmanusandhana gnano, like that Jiva Goswami gave. Analytical. Analytical study of material elements. That means Mahat Ahankara, Pancha Tanmatras, Pancha Jnanendriyas, Pancha Mahabhutas, Pancha Karmendriyas, mind, intelligence. So all these are all the material elements. Material elements and soul and Brahman. So that means without covering with Gnanam. That means Gnanam means in this bracket whatever is there, that and what? And also karma. Karma means what? Karma means nitya naimittika karma. Nitya and naimittika karma. What is the nitya naimittika karma? You may get doubt. That means, so family rituals, you can say simply. Family ritualistic activities. Family ritualistic activities. Okay, why I have to make it clumsy? I will write in it down. What it means? It means ritualistic activities. Here, Gnana, Karma and Adi. Adi is there. Without covering with Gnanam, make it Kama. Gnanam, Kama. Here, Kama, you put Kama. Karma and so on. Adi means so on. And so on. So on, not soon. So on, etc. You can see etc. So etc means what? Extra, etc., etc. What are those? Sankhya, Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, and so on, so many things. Okay, that means Gnana Karma Janavruta means that performer, that devotee, should do his Krishnanusilanam such a way that Krishnanusilanam, that Bhakti, Krishnanusilanam means Anukula Krishnanusilanam means Bhakti, that should not be covered with Karma and Gnana. Karma and Gnana. and so on. Okay. So, Marichi Prabhu, what is your question?
Thank you, Prabhu. Can you please explain for us one time what is the difference here? Srila Prabhupada mentioned jnana, and he defined it in the verse as Mayavada philosophy.
Yeah.
And also, we studying all Prabhupada books. I don't know whether this is not considered jnana, means when we study other shastras teaching by Srila Prabhupada, how to define jnana. Jnana is actually Mayavada philosophy, or jnana also refers to knowledge, from that we get from Srila Prabhupada books, that
No.
obviously is not what is referring this verse, isn't it? But how to define the word jnana?
Yes, I'm saying jnana means, so like you see, I'm not body, I'm soul. This is devotion. If anyone is in this consciousness, is it to be devotion? I am not body, I am soul. Is it a devotion or not? Tell me. Marichi Prabhu, is it devotion?
No, Prabhu.
It's not devotion, no?
No.
So that's why. If one is serving Lord, so that means he's offering flower to the Lord. But to offer that flower, he is thinking that while offering that, he is thinking that he is not body, he is soul. Is it a right consciousness?
Yes, can you repeat the question? Sorry, Prabhu.
My question is, someone is offering flower to the Lord. At that time, he is thinking he is not body, he is soul. With that consciousness, he is offering flower. Is it right mood?
Yeah, we offer with the love and devotion is the right mood, Prabhu.
No. He is offering flower with the love. But
with
love.
What is love?
With love, he is offering flower to the Lord. At the time, he is thinking that himself as soul. Not body, I am soul. With this consciousness, he is offering flower to the Lord.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it right mood?
Yes, Prabhu. I guess, Prabhu. Unless I'm missing one word, I am sorry, Prabhu. It's one word I cannot understand in your pronunciation.
Okay, you are not able to understand my words.
Yes, you say, is someone offering a flower to Krishna with?
I am not body, I am soul. With this consciousness, he is offering a flower to the Lord. Is it right?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Is it right consciousness?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's not right, it's wrong.
You say, if our conscience is that we are the soul and not the body.
With this consciousness, he is offering. He is offering a flower to the Lord. Is it right consciousness? Is a pure consciousness?
I am sorry, Prabhu, but you have to forgive me. I am unable to understand the question, Prabhu. If we offer the flower to the Lord with the conscience that I am the soul and not the body.
Is it pure consciousness to offer to the Lord?
Well, the consciences is to be the right, as I mentioned, the right consciences, it will be to offer with love and devotion to the Lord. I don't know, I cannot relate. You say with the conscience that I am the soul. I am the soul, not the body. But the right conscience is to offer with love and devotion, isn't it?
That's why I'm saying, if anyone offers flower to the Lord with the consciousness that I am not the body, I am soul, with this consciousness, if he offers a flower, that offering flower, so that offering flower is bhakti. So that is now covered with what? That is covered
with jnana. I understand now, Prabhu. Yes.
with
Sorry, Prabhu.
jnana.
Now I get the good
Now you
example.
got, yes.
Correct.
That means I am not body, I am soul. This is not. I am servant of you. With this consciousness, you should offer. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Correct.
I am the servant of the servant. Like this consciousness, you should offer. Not that I am the God. I am not body, I am soul. With this consciousness, no. That's not pure. You should remove that point, that kind of consciousness from the bhakti actually to make it pure. So that's why you should add the word. What you should add?
Jnana.
Gnana anavritam. That means your Krishnanusilanam should be not be covered with the gnana. Offering rose flower is what Krishnanusilanam. That should not be covered with what?
With jnana and karma shouldn't be covered, the bhakti. Yes, Prabhu. Correct.
Yes. Then only it is pure. You got it now?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, any questions here? Gnana karma janavrutam. So now, who will say? Now, give me English translation for Gnana karma janavrutam. Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. What kind of Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam? Gnana karma janavrutam. This kind of Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. What is the English translation now? Who will make? Chintamani? Yes, please go ahead.
This jnana kamadi anavritam is like it should be devoid of all material desires, knowledge.
Material desires, why you are bringing here?
Monistic philosophy.
Ekanishta Mataji, you tell me. Very. Raise hand. She left class. Where is Ekanishta? That's it. Yes, Mataji. Translate.
Okay, so now we perform to perform activities through mind, body, and speech in favor of Krishna, to please Krishna repeatedly. And to make it pure, those activities should be devoid of or without material desires. Sorry.
No. Why you are bringing material?
Wait. Sorry. These activities should be uncovered by knowledge, such as analytical study, and also fruitive activities.
Ritualistic activities.
Ritualistic activities.
Fruitive activities will come with the anyabhilasita sunyam. Okay, ritualistic activities will come here.
Ritualistic activities will come at?
Here karma means you should take ritualistic activities.
Okay.
When you say anyabhilasita sunyam, fruitive activities will be gone.
Okay, let me see. All right, take note. All right, I'll take note of that from you.
Yeah.
So when you say fruitive activities, it's under
Anyabhilasita.
Okay, all right.
So now translation of what? Anukulyani Krishna Sila means everyone knows performing activities either by body, mind or speech in favor of Krishna repeatedly. This is Anukulyani Krishna Sila. Now you are adding an adjective Gnana Karma Janavrutam. What it is going to do? So this Krishnanu that means performing of activities either by body, mind, or speech in favor of Krishna repeatedly should not be covered. That performance should not be covered with gnana, karma, and so on. Performing of activities by body, mind, and speech in favor of Krishna repeatedly, comma, should not be covered with gnana. What is gnana? You should bring from here analytical study of material elements and soul and Brahman. Okay, you should bring everything here. Gnana means that. Karma means what? Nitya and naimittik karma. What it means? Family ritualistic activities. Ritualistic activities. I don't know you all hearing this word new. Prabhupada's books it is there many times. That is the karma. And so on. So on means and so on. So on means what? Sankhya, yoga, and so on. So that means while you perform your activities for Krishna, while at that time those performance of activities should not be covered with the gnana and karma. That means while you are performing that activity, so it should not be covered with gnana and karma. That means example is you are offering flower to Krishna. So at that time you are thinking that earning money is important to maintain my body, then only I can offer this flower to the Krishna. That means in your consciousness, you don't have full faith on offering or doing bhakti or offering flower to Krishna. It itself is a great activity and that itself is everything. And that can do any miraculous thing. That is a very powerful activity. And such a consciousness you don't have. To do that activity, you are thinking you have to dependent on karma. So such a consciousness is there in you, then what will happen? So if I want to offer, then my body is needed, and body is needed means I should work hard and get money. Then only I can maintain my body. So that means like a wife, chaste wife, instead of depending on only on her husband, she is also thinking while serving to that husband, she thinks in her consciousness, this husband is not whole and soul hero for me, but he cannot protect me always. But someone else also I need help of someone else. This kind of feeling, even it is there in her consciousness, then that will happen what? Then that is going to make her love impure. That means that kind of consciousness is covering her pure love towards her husband. Is contaminating, is adulterating. So similarly here also, when you serve Krishna at the time, that means that Krishnanu should be what? Should be free from the, so what kind of consciousness? So Gnana and Karma and so and so. So it should not be covered with the Gnana and Karma. So then what is the complete definition of anyabhilasita sunyam? Gnana karma dhanavritam. And what kind of anukulyana Krishnanu silanam? So our Krishnanu silanam, anukulyana Krishnanu silanam, this is the main thing. This is Sarupa Lakshana, this is the main thing. This anukulyana Krishnanu silanam is the main. It is a general definition of the definition of general bhakti. It is a definition of general bhakti. And this is Sarupa Lakshana of the bhakti also, you can say. This has to be made pure. To make it pure, you added two different adjectives. One is on anyabhilasita sunyam and another is gnana karma janavrutam. So anukulyana Krishnanu silanam is the object and these are the qualifiers. Like red rose. If you say a red rose, a rose is being qualified and red is qualifying that, qualifier. And another is big red rose. When you add one more adjective, big, that means there are so many roses are there in a basket. Blue roses, green roses, violet roses, yellow roses, red roses. When I say roses means you will be picking all flowers. When I say red roses, then this red is going to filter. So all other from the picking of. So when you put red, actually other all filtered. That means yellow roses, green, black. Black roses are, you have seen or not? Yellow roses, black roses, green roses, and blue roses. These are all now out. They are out. Only red roses are there. Even red roses also, all are small, and one is only the big one. Then big one is only, then big, and you put this qualifier, then only the big red rose is coming out. All are filtered. Similarly, anukulyani Krishnanu silanam means any activity done for Krishna with any kind of mood, with any kind of desire, it will be coming. When you put the word anyabhilasita sunyam, so doing these activities with other motivations are all filtered. And when you add gnana karma janavrutam, that is going to filter even further. So if anyone, so doing that Krishna Silna, if anyone is having consciousness that gnana and karma are also important for me, with this kind of consciousness, if they do this Anukula and Krishna Silnam, so then that is impure. So those are also removed actually. Now, what will be the complete meaning? So Sarvani Mataji, tell me what is the complete meaning?
So complete meaning is Prabhu, performing activities for Krishna or related to Krishna, either by body, mind, and speech, in favor of Krishna repeatedly, without other desires, and we should not be covered by jnana, karma, and so on.
Yes.
Can I ask a question, Prabhu? I don't know. Srivastava has a question.
So my question is in regards to the karma. You were explaining how that like to maintain the body, to do your seva or chanting,
Yes.
you earn money so that you can
Yes.
maintain the body to chant and all that. So that is under the karma. Am I right?
That your bhakti is covered by the karma.
Okay. So what about like for example, you feel tired, your body is tired, and then you want to have a nap, and so that you can get back your body back in a proper state, and then you want to chant after that. Or another example where you have obligation to, like I'm a mother, so I have obligation to do for my kids their cooking, and therefore I quickly cook and then I quickly chant after that. You know what I mean? So is that like trying to do an activity to complete it so that I have the time to do for the Lord? Is that
That
karma?
means, yeah. So then he's still in the bodily condition. Then he didn't enter into the Nirupadi Bhakti. Next sloka is coming. Sarvopadi Vinirmuktaha. One should be completely from the. So even that means he's stopping his bhakti. He's stopping his bhakti and he is thinking that taking rest is needed. If one thinks that taking rest is needed to do bhakti, that means material things are needed to do bhakti. Then that is also hampering the consciousness. That is also, yeah. Pure devotion means 24 hours. This repeatedly it is done and there is no break. Even one while sitting, while standing, while sleeping, also can do bhakti.
Yeah, correct.
While sleeping, how can do? One can dream on Krishna and preparing the bhoga to him in the dream. Prabhupada says. That is the consciousness. That is pure devotion. It's not an easy game. It's not a easy ball game actually. This kind of bhakti is having a lot of power actually. This bhakti is very powerful one. And that kind of bhakti will burn all the anarthas and very quickly it will take you to the nishta. So that kind of sadhana bhakti one should do. One should come to this kind of level of sadhana bhakti. Pure sadhana bhakti.
Understood.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Very nice, Prabhu.
Let me write, then I will take. Already 2 hours gone. Okay? You all memorize this. So, in the basket, there are so many types of bhaktis are there. Karma Mr. Bhakti, Gnana Mr. Bhakti, Karma Gnana Mr. Bhakti, and Swarup Siddha Bhakti, Satvik Swarup Siddha Bhakti, Rasik Swarup Siddha Bhakti, Tamasik Bhakti, Nirguna Bhakti. Like various flowers are there in the basket. Red roses, blue roses, green roses, black roses, and yellow roses. Like that, many types of bhaktis are there in the basket. Now, if you want to pick out the pure devotion, then you have to, like if you want to pick up the big red roses, then you should put the for rose two adjectives, red and big. Similarly, there are so many types of devotions are there. That means there are so many types of Anukulya and Krishnanu are there. There are so many types of Anukulya and Krishnanu. In from that, you want to pick out the pure devotion. Means you should add, like if you want to have the big red roses, then you should add big and red. Similarly, to get the pure one, pure Krishnanu then what you should add? You should add two adjectives, anyabhilasita, sunyam and gnana karma janam. Then by adding this, what kind of devotion will you pick? What kind of devotion is picked? Nirguna, Nirguna. Kevala Swarupa Siddha Bhakti. Bhakti means Anukulya and Krishnanu. What kind of Bhakti is the pure devotion? Nirguna Kevala Swarup Siddha Bhakti. That means direct devotion. Swarup Siddha means direct devotion. Means Shravanam Kirtanam. And Vishnu Smaranam and so on so. All these activities, direct devotion, done for 24/7 without any other desires. Now you'll be getting doubt. Anyabhilasita sunyam gnana karma janavratam anukulyani Krishna still means what I am writing nirguna kevala swarup siddha bhakti I am writing. How can you equate anyabhilasita sunyam gnana karma janavratam anukulyani Krishna still is equal to nirguna kevala swarup siddha bhakti? You may ask. This is being discussed in the Bhakti Prakaraha course. Bhakti Prakaraha course in Golokwani channel. You go to type in YouTube Golokwani with space. Then you go to the playlist. If you click, then you'll go to the playlist. In that playlist, Bhakti Prakara English will be there. You open it. And there are series of lectures, maybe 10 or 12. These 12 lectures you should hear. Then you will understand more thoroughly. So, how Nirguna Kevala Swarup Siddha Bhakti is, or Bhakti Matra Kama Kevala Swarup Siddha Bhakti also you can say. In the place of Nirguna you can write Bhakti Matra Kama. Kevala Swarup Siddha Bhakti is equal to the what? Anyabhilasita sunyam Jnana Karmadanavarto Anukulam Krishna Nusilam. Okay, these are all only technical words. Now I am going to give the even more insights on anyabhilasita sunyam Jnana Karmadanavarto Anukulam Krishna Nusilam. Mine means you should, while you are performing your Krishna Nusilam, first of all, that should be done repeatedly. Anu means repeatedly. So, while performing Sangharam, it should be free from the karma and jnana. That anusilanam, that performance should be free from karma and jnana. And also, that anusilanam, Krishna anusilanam should not be having any motivations. Like you are chanting holy names. So, while performing that, you should not think that the karma and jnana are required to do this chanting. Karma and jnana are required to do chanting. Karma means, like example, your family rituals. You might be you are a Brahmana. And if you want to, so from the childhood you are doing some family rituals, pleasing devatas and this and that. And in your consciousness it is that. So if I don't serve this family, if I don't do family rituals, my life will not be right and I cannot perform my work. And these are also necessary for me. If that consciousness is there, that means you means you are devotee. That means you should be always in Krishna consciousness. While being in that, while in that Krishna consciousness, you should be in Krishna consciousness, you should be always in the mood of what? I am servant of Krishna. Now, that should be repeatedly, means it should be 24 hours, that consciousness. But now you are thinking that these family rituals are also important for me. Then what is happening? At that time, even if you perform something chanting or something, but this consciousness is there, it means these family rituals are also important. Then what is happening? Then your bhakti is, your chanting, your bhakti is covered with what? Is covered with, that means you are feeling that bhakti is everything. Bhakti can do anything. Bhakti is so powerful. You don't need to perform any family rituals. And you are not going to get any sin. So you should leave everything. Even you should leave your bodily designations. You should leave your family designations. You should be always in the mood of servant of Krishna. If this consciousness is there, if anything else is there, then that means, and your consciousness means you are feeling that other consciousness, other relations are also important. Then that is, at that time, I am devotee, this consciousness is being covered with these things, then that is polluting his bhakti. That's going to pollute your bhakti. Okay. It needs even further deep meditative study, then it will absorb in your heart. I don't expect that it is clear for all of you. Is it clear? Some extent. It's some extent clear. Don't worry. You read once again, you hear once again. And in the future classes, I will repeat again some other places. Then you can understand more. It's a technical type. It's a definition of technical type. Okay, thank you very much. for all of you. Already 2 hours over. And tomorrow we are going to, day after tomorrow, not day after tomorrow, we are going to Monday. Monday we are going to discuss next, quickly you can go next onwards. But I sincerely recommend all of you to hear back this class and yesterday's class, day before yesterday's class. Last 2 classes, this and last one. Please hear that. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions? And I recommend to all of you Bhakti Prakaraha, Golokwani channel. Bhakti Prakaraha, Golokwani channel. If you are able to get time, please hear that. Okay? Yes? Who okay? Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.